Well, you know that when our next guest is here, you can always guarantee that there is something sweet in store. Nikki Thompson Frazier is here in studio today, but this time she is teaching us the secret to a life worth tasting. My darling, how are you?
I am well. How are you?
Fantastic. So glad to have you back here. It's been a minute.
It has.
And of course, now you are an author. We're going to add that to your title. But before we get into your journal, you've gone through a lot of different transitions over the past couple of months. And I know we catch up outside of here, but you want to catch up the viewers today?
Yes. So I officially closed our storefront August the 2nd, so I can pivot and focus on doing e-commerce with our cupcakes in the jar. And that is allowing us to be able to scale and grow. We're actually in the process of getting automation, which will be coming in the next 4 weeks, and we'll be able to do thousands of jars in a day versus hundreds. And so position ourselves to do that so that I can actually also do more of what I love, which is my personal passion, helping women to achieve their personal best.
That's right. Thousands of sweets though in a jar. Is that a good thing?
That's a good thing.
I was going to say for some of us, I don't know.
Yeah, well, not everybody's going to eat 1,000,
well,
but it's
some
for
of
more
us might.
people
Okay,
to
that's
share.
how good it is.
Because there's billions of people on this planet. There you go. That's right.
But there's so much power in a pivot, and this is truly a sweet new chapter for you. So talk to us about this journal. I know this was a seed that you had planted a long time ago. Talk to us about it now that it's in fruition.
Yes, this is truly a seed. So I created this journal actually this year in honor of my mom's legacy. So she passed away 8 years this year, and 8 is a symbol of new beginnings. It's a symbol of completion. And I knew that I wanted to share the story that I went through, my journey. I lost my mom in my kitchen. She unfortunately passed away the day after my 40th birthday. And it was sudden, it was tragic. I developed PTSD, anxiety, and I started journaling. Was one way that helped me. Also, I did some therapy and some other stuff, but journaling helped me. And actually the research shows that when you journal at least 5 minutes a day, that it actually improves your mood. It helps your mood regulation. It actually helps you to think better, to have more clarity, but also to have more direction in your life, to know where you want to go and what you want to do. And so I offer this to other people who are stuck, who are trying to figure out their next steps, not even just losing a person. Sometimes we lose a job or a friendship or lose our way. We don't know who we are anymore. Maybe we've had kids and now they've left the nest, so we're trying to figure out, who am I, right? Sometimes they're still there. We're trying to figure that out. Right?
That is true.
So we all are going through something, and so this is a time for you to pause and take time for yourself.
Yeah. Well, Nikki, first I want to thank you so much for telling us the story about your mom. I know exactly how much she means to you, and I know how proud she is of you at the fact that you are honoring her, especially in this way. And grief affects everybody differently, so it's great to know that journaling really helped you. So can we open up the journal? Let's turn the page. Talk to us a little bit.
Tell you, this is the page. This is the page with my mom, and I honor her, and I tell this story. And I tell this story so that people understand that, you know, you may look at me and say, oh, wow, you know, she's doing really well. But I went through some things and I came out on the other side. And so there's hope for all of us because we all are going through our own individual things, right? But the great thing about this journal is that every day you get a prompt. And so there's a question that's asked of you. And for 3 years, so every year on this day, you answer the same question. And honestly, what this research shows is that you're able to go back and look and see how you've progressed over time, see how you've made changes or adjustments to your life. And so it really is a guidepost, but it's also a way for you to come back home to yourself.
I love that.
Yes, and then one of the things I also love is that at the end of every quarter, every 3 months, there is a quarterly reflection. So yes, and so every 3 months you kind of get to assess what went well for me this quarter, what did not go well, what do I want to carry on, what do I want to give up, what I want to let go. And so it gives you the verbiage and the language to kind of help guide you back home to yourself.
That is absolutely amazing. And I know you've always been known to say that you can't pour from an empty cup. So how do you feel now, especially that this journal has come to fruition and it is truly changing lives from people that have all had this in their hands?
Yes, it is changing lives. And it's so impactful to me because I know that what I went through was not in vain. Because, you know, everyone knows I love food, right? I love cooking. That's who I am. I also have a YouTube show. So I started a YouTube show. And food is my life. And so for my mom to pass in my kitchen the way that she did, I had to relearn to love the thing I always loved, which was the kitchen.
That's right.
Right? And so now I'm taking all of this and I'm offering it to other people as hope, and it feels so good.
Yeah.
It's a sweet encounter.
It certainly is, and thank you for this sweet encounter today. If you want to support Nikki in this new season, take a look. Her information is listed below, but we've got more Studio 10 straight ahead. Thank you so much for coming in.
Yes, thank you. Good to see you.
You too.